What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, George Kill, and I'm glad you made it to the latest Kicks on Court Weekly Recap. In today's episode, Derrick Williams climbs the chart with Closet Appeal, John Wall speaks on his quickest debut, and the Black Mamba rocks an ID created by a fan. We also catch up with Kevin Durant as he shares info on upcoming signatures, including the KD5 Elite Low. All that and much more in today's Kicks on Court Weekly Recap.
It's Kevin Durant, Oklahoma City Thunder, tuning in to Kicks on Court.
As the regular season winds down, Derrick Williams continues to separate himself from the pack by racking up more and more Closet Appeal points. This week he laced up the Flint Gray 12s and the Redwood 14s. Now this marks the fourth 14 Williams has worn this season, with the others being the Oxidized Green, the Black and University Blue, and the Light Graphite pair. Now Nick Young was ranked as the #1 Kicks on Court champion nominee at All-Star break, but has Derrick Williams surpassed him? Let us know your thoughts on D-Will's ranking in the comment section below. Nate Robinson also climbed the charts with his recent wear and debut of the Yeezy 2. He now has the two biggest surprises of the season, the Yeezys and the Miro Air Jordan 7. You can count on Kobe to display his fans' work on the biggest stage. This past Sunday, he laced up the winning Kobe 8 design in the Count on Kobe ID contest in a nationally televised game against the Bulls. Now the creator of this ID, Luis Garcia, caught Kobe's eye with a home-based white, purple, and yellow makeup that can now be created on Nike ID. Speaking of the Kobe 8 IDs, we've seen a number of players rock them even though they just released in December. Take a look at the top 10 Kobe 8 IDs thus far. Now 2 months ago, John Wall signed with Adidas after just one season with Reebok, and he's consistently worn the Light Scarlet Top 10 2000. However, Adidas gave him the opportunity to debut the new Crazy Quick. Now after discussing the Crazy Quick with Robbie Fuller and Al Van Noy, we also talked to John Wall. Check it out.
So, John, I know you debuted the Crazy Quick last night. How was it first wearing it?
It was great. I wore it pre-game before the game, and I worked out it, and Crazy Quick was great. Very light shooting, 11.25 ounces, and I think it fits my style of game the best, and it changes the game for me, making me a quicker player, changing directions and stopping on the dime and things like that.
Right, and they were saying that I also love it, very flexible. What do you think about that?
I think it's great to be flexible because I think the way I play and the speed I change directions and stop and go, and very explosive player, I need that type of technology, and I think it's great for me and going forward.
The KD line is arguably the most popular amongst NBA players. We've seen a number of guys in IDs, PEs, college colorways, and past silhouettes. We're a little over a week away from the Aunt Pearl KD5 release, but according to Durant, there's much more we should be looking forward to.
KD5 Elites, they are for playoffs, so
you're going to bring them out
playing around the playoffs, yeah.
So what do you like about that one compared to the regular KD5?
It's just a lower fit. Tighter, my game is built off a lot of running, cutting, and I think that shoe is a little bit more loose, what I mean, as opposed to the high top. So I want to try something new. I experimented a few years ago wearing some lows, and I liked it. I liked the feel. I like how quick and agile I felt. So 5 Elite is gonna be low, and 6, 7 gonna be low too.
Now before we close, let's check out what you're wearing. Struve 28 wore the Prism LeBron 10 on court, while MJO 23 Dan laced up the Cool Gray Huarache 2K4. Hoshin 11 wore the black and red Adidas D-Rose 3 with the socks. Let's check out a few more. Swag McAvoy wore the Cyber LeBron 10, while Eric Johannes 8 laced up the All-Star D-Rose 2.5. Lastly, the Killum Moss wore the Retro Foam Posit Pros. Now check back next Friday for another edition of Kicks on Court Weekly Recap. Until then, your host, George Kill.